గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్. మనం ఇంతకుముందు తరగతుల్లో ఏసీ వలయాల గురించి చదువుకున్నాం. ముఖ్యంగా నిరోధం, కెపాసిటర్, అలాగే ఇండక్టర్. ఈ మూడు కూడా ఏసీ వలయంలో ఉంటే ఏ విధంగా బిహేవ్ చేస్తే చదువుకోవడం జరిగింది. ఇప్పుడు మనము ఈ మూడు ఎలిమెంట్స్ కూడా అంటే నిరోధకము, కెపాసిటరు, ప్రేరకత్వము అంటే రెసిస్టర్, కెపాసిటర్ and inductor, all the three connected in series and connected to a AC source. How it behaves? అయితే మనము నిత్య జీవితంలో చూస్తుంటాం, ఒక టీవీని మనము చూసేటప్పుడు ఛానల్స్ మారుస్తుంటాం, లేకపోతే రేడియో కానీ ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ కానీ దాంట్లో ట్యూన్ చేస్తుంటాం స్టేషన్స్. So we change the channels by rotating a knob. Of course, nowadays we use a remote. By pressing some button, we can change the channels. So there, actually, what's happening? There, the different types of signals sent from the TV station using electromagnetic waves, they pass through our antenna, and all the signals will be there, and we have to pick up one signal. That means signal connected to a particular channel. So that role is played by an LCR circuit, a series LCR circuit. So how this series LCR circuit works, we will study now. But before I proceed, just I want to revise the topics I explained you in the previous classes. ఇంతకుముందు చెప్పిన తరగతుల్లో ఏవైతే చెప్పానో ఒకసారి మనము పునశ్చరణ చేసుకుని ఈ సర్క్యూట్ గురించి చదువుదాం. We studied about a source, AC source, connected to a resistor, connected to another one, inductor, connected to another one, capacitor. These three we studied in the earlier class. ఇంతకుముందు తరగతుల్లో ఈ మూడు వలయాల గురించి మనం చదువుకోవడం జరిగింది. The resistance is R, inductance L, capacitance C. This is AC source, AC janakam. So when resistor is connected to an AC source, that means when AC voltage is applied to a resistor, the current in the circuit, we take voltage always as V is equal to Vm sin omega t, and current we proved it as Im sin omega t. This we proved it, we derived it. So this indicates what? This omega t part is same for both V and I. That means voltage and current are in phase. So whenever there is a resistor in AC circuit, voltage of the source and current in the circuit are in phase. అంటే AC voltage, AC విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహం, ఈ విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహం ఈ రెండు కూడా వాటి యొక్క దశలు సేమ్ గా ఉంటాయి. దశా భేదము శూన్యము. ఫేజ్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఈజ్ 0 బిట్వీన్ V అండ్ I. వోల్టేజ్ కి విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహానికి మధ్య దశా భేదము శూన్యం ఉంటుంది. ఎప్పుడు? వెన్ ఓన్లీ రెజిస్టర్ ఈజ్ యూజ్డ్. నిరోధకం మాత్రం వాడినప్పుడు మాత్రం ఇలా ఉంటుంది. రెసిస్టెన్స్ వాల్యూ ఇన్ ద సర్క్యూట్ ఈజ్ R ఉంది. ఈ మొత్తం సర్క్యూట్ యొక్క రెసిస్టెన్స్ R. ఇక్కడ ఇండక్టర్ తీసుకున్నాం. ఇండక్టర్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు V is equal to Vm sin omega t ఉంటుంది. I is equal to Im sin omega t minus pi by 2. We got this relation. ఇది అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే మీకు తెలుస్తుంది, దశా భేదం ఉంది ఇక్కడ. దేర్ ఈస్ ఎ ఫేజ్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఆఫ్ pi by 2 బిట్వీన్ ద వోల్టేజ్ అండ్ కరెంట్. వోల్టేజ్ కి అంటే ఏసీ వోల్టేజ్ కి విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహానికి మధ్య దశా భేదం pi by 2 ఉంది. That too, current is lagging. Current is lagging behind voltage by pi by 2. కరెంట్ అనేటువంటిది వోల్టేజ్ కన్నా వెనకబడి ఉంటుంది, పై బై 2 రేడియన్స్ వెనకబడి ఉంటుంది. అంటే వోల్టేజ్ మాక్సిమం ఉన్నప్పుడు కరెంట్ 0 ఉంటుంది అనమాట. మాక్సిమం ఉంటుంది, దానికి 0 ఉంటుంది. ఇది మాక్సిమం అవ్వాలంటే మళ్ళీ అది 0 అవ్వాలి. సో పై బై 2 వెనకబడి ఉంటుంది. అదేవిధంగా when you take capacitor in this circuit, voltage as usual is Vm sin omega t. The current we proved it to be equal to Im sin omega t plus pi by 2. We proved the current value to be equal to Im sin omega t plus pi by 2. This indicates that there is a phase difference of pi by 2 here. So here also we got phi is equal to pi by 2. The difference is that current is ahead of voltage. Current leads voltage by pi by 2. Current leads voltage by pi by 2. But in both cases, there is a phase difference of pi by 2. So what about the resistance in this circuit with inductor? The resistance here we call it as inductive reactance. It is inductive reactance, XL, omega L. ప్రేరకత్వ ప్రతిరోధం అంటాం. ప్రేరకత్వ ప్రతిరోధం, దీన్ని ప్రేరకత్వ ప్రతిరోధం అన్నాం. ఇండక్టివ్ రియాక్టెన్స్ ఒమేగా ఎల్. అదేవిధంగా ఇక్కడ కూడా రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. దేర్ ఈస్ సమ్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఇన్ ద సర్క్యూట్ క్రియేటెడ్ బై కెపాసిటర్. హౌ మచ్ resistance is created by capacitor in AC circuit? That is called capacitive reactance. That is called capacitive reactance. Capacitive reactance. XC is equal to 1 by omega C. క్షమత్వ ప్రతిరోధం, ఇది క్షమత్వ ప్రతిరోధం అంటాం. XC 1 by omega క్షమత్వ ప్రతిరోధం అంటే కెపాసిటివ్ రియాక్టెన్స్ అని అంటాం. ఈ విషయాలు మనం గుర్తుంచుకుంటే నౌ వీ కెన్ స్టడీ ఏసీ వోల్టేజ్ అప్లైడ్ టు ఏ సిరీస్ ఎల్సిఆర్ సర్క్యూట్. శ్రేణి ఎల్సిఆర్ వలయానికి ఏకాంతర వోల్టేజ్ అనువర్తింపజేసినప్పుడు ఏ విధంగా ఆ సర్క్యూట్ లో వోల్టేజ్ కరెంటు ఉంటాయో తెలుసుకున్నాం. నౌ ఎల్సిఆర్, సిరీస్ ఎల్సిఆర్ సర్క్యూట్. సో లెట్ us draw this circuit. This is a circuit containing resistance, capacitance C, resistance R, and an inductor of inductance L. Of course, as usual, AC source. This AC source you can call E. It creates a potential difference V or voltage V. Now, this is the series LCR circuit. శ్రేణి LCR వలయం. Now, this voltage, let us apply Kirchhoff's law to this. Applying Kirchhoff's law. Kirchhoff's voltage law, it is also called as loop theorem. So, applying KVL to the circuit, we get V. Here the potential difference you call it as VR. Here the potential difference across this capacitor we can call it as VC. Here the potential we can call it as VL. Then if we apply Kirchhoff's law, V minus VR minus VC minus VL is equal to 0, or V is equal to VR plus VC plus VL. This is the equation for voltage. But of course we know that V voltage across this AC source is generally written as Vm sin omega t. Our aim is to find what is the current in the circuit. In fact, here, because these three elements are connected in series, there will be same current in all the three elements. Same current because they are in సిరీస్, అవి శ్రేణిలో ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ప్రతి ఘటకంలో కూడా ఒకే విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహం ఉంటుంది. సో లెట్ ఇట్ బి ఐ, లెట్ ఐ బి ద కరెంట్. The circuit at a time t. టైం t దగ్గర I అనేది కరెంట్. We can assume that I is equal to Im sin omega t plus phi. Based on the previous knowledge, we can assume current will be Im sin omega t plus some phase difference will be there. Phi is the phase difference. Phi is the phase difference between voltage and current. Here voltage means voltage of the source, because there are so many voltages like VR, VC, VL. I am talking about V, voltage across the source. I is the current in the circuit. So phi is the phase difference between the voltage across the source and the current. Our aim is to find the value of phi and this value of I. We can call it as equation, suppose 1 for the time being. We can call it equation 1. This is equation 2. You can call it as. We will find the value of phi using the phasor diagram. In the earlier chapters, I explained about phasors. These are useful to analyze the AC circuits. ఫేజర్లను ఉపయోగించి ఈ యొక్క ఏసీ వలయాలని విశ్లేషించడం చాలా సులువుగా జరుగుతుంది. దాంట్లో phi వాల్యూ కనుక్కోవచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు ఫేజర్ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ అప్లై చేసి phi వాల్యూ కనుక్కుందాం. ఇప్పుడు ఫేజర్ డయాగ్రామ్ గీద్దాం. Voltage across the phasor connecting or representing voltage across resistance, and this is VC bar. This is the phasor representing voltage across capacitor. This is PL bar is the phasor representing voltage across inductor. These are all the phasors. Here I have showed VR bar, I bar in the same direction. This you know very well. In a circuit with resistance, current and PD are in phase. Current and voltage are in phase. విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహము వోల్టేజ్ రెండు కూడా ఫేజ్ లో ఉంటాయి. అందుకని సేమ్ ఫేజ్ సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్. దే ఆర్ ఫ్లో ఇన్ ద సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్. విఆర్ బార్ ఐ బార్ సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్ వి షో. And we studied, just now I explained you, I have given you this information that you take capacitor circuit. In capacitor circuit, this voltage will be ahead of current. So, capacitor circuit, let us see here, this VR bar, I bar are represented in the same direction. Why? Why they are in the same direction? In a resistive circuit, current and voltage are in phase. That's why we represent it like this. This is the way I represent, same direction. They are in the same, both phasors are in the same direction. There is no phase difference. But whereas there is phase difference between voltage and current. Voltage and current in the case of capacitor, in the case of inductor. That's why I showed capacitor like this with 90 degrees. Inductor also 90 degrees. Here, in capacitor circuit, current leads voltage. Yes, current is leading voltage. Current is leading voltage. That's why I showed voltage here. In inductor circuit, current is lagging behind by pi by 2. Inductor circuit current is lagging behind by pi. That's why current here is shown lagging behind. It's behind this voltage. So current is lagging behind voltage. Here current is leading the voltage. So in capacitor current leads. That's why it is represented like this. VC bar. This phasor is represented like this. మనకి కెపాసిటర్ సర్క్యూట్ లో ఏమవుతుందంటే కరెంట్ 5/2 అహెడ్ గా ఉంటుంది, ముందుగా ఉంటుంది. అందుకని దీని వెనక్కి తీసుకున్నాం, కరెంట్ ముందుకు ఉంది. అదే ప్రేరకమైనటువంటి సర్క్యూట్ లో మనం చదివింది ఏం చదువుకున్నాం? కరెంట్ 5/2 వెనకబడి ఉంటుంది, వెనకబడి ఉంది. This we can simplify now and draw. This is, of course, the angle is omega t plus phi. Now we can simplify this and draw like this. This is VR bar as usual. And this plus this I write. So this plus this means in vectors. These phasors behave like vectors. This plus this gives you this value minus this value. That means we can draw it like this. This minus this. So this is VC bar plus VL bar. In vectoral form we write it like that, but the total magnitude is this minus this. So if we construct this parallelogram like this, the resultant of these two is represented by the diagonal. This diagonal represents this. I already gave the relation between voltage, these three voltages, and the voltage of the source. That is this one. V bar is equal to VR bar plus VC bar plus VL bar. So already we wrote the equation. I wrote this equation earlier. This is based on the equation V is equal to VR plus VC plus VL. This equation already was given to you. Based on this, I can write V bar. This is representing total voltage. V bar is the phasor representing total voltage of the source. VR bar, voltage across the resistor. VC bar, this phasor represents voltage across the capacitor, voltage across the inductor. So based on this equation, I can write it like this. V bar, this is V bar. Now, diagonal is equal to this plus this. In vectors, parallelogram law we apply. This plus this is equal to this. The diagonal is equal to sum of these two sides. V bar is equal to VR bar plus V bar plus. Now we know that what about this V value? V value we know is Vm sin omega t. What about VR? VR value. Otherwise, what about this VR means this VR bar? What is the length of VR bar? This length of VR, this magnitude of VR bar. Magnitude of VR bar is how much? Magnitude of VR bar is, this VR bar magnitude is, this length is V maximum, V maximum, V maximum. Magnitude of VR bar is, magnitude of VR bar is V maximum, V maximum. That is equal to magnitude of VC bar is V is equal to I into resistance. So I maximum into resistance of VC XC. Here magnitude of VR bar also I can write it as simply V maximum of R bar, I can write it as I into R, IR. V maximum across R bar is IR. So V maximum across C bar is IM. We can write it as of course VM across C. This is of course VM across C. Magnitude of VL bar is IM XL, of course VL, V maximum across L. And of course V we know. This is maximum voltage across R, IR. IR also I maximum R. Maximum voltage across this VC bar magnitude itself is maximum. So IM XC, IM XL. These are the equations. Now let us substitute these values here. Let us take the magnitudes of these, mod, magnitudes of these values. We take, so see this parallelogram. From Pythagoras theorem we can apply this length of mod V bar mod of VR bar plus VR bar square mod V bar. Mod this square is equal to VR bar square plus VC. This is the way we can write this relation. This square is equal to this square plus this. In the right angle triangle you can apply this. But what is this V bar square is simply V square. V bar square is V maximum square. V maximum. V bar has a maximum length of Vm. And VR bar maximum value IMR. VC plus VL. This VC bar plus VL bar is nothing but this minus this. This value, VC bar value is IMXC, VL bar value IMXL. So I can write it as IMXC minus IMXL. Why I wrote minus? We are adding vector. When we add vectors with an angle of 180 degrees, like mod A bar plus B bar, if they have an angle of 180 degrees between them, the magnitude of this will be A minus B. If they have 0 degrees, it is A plus B. So it is 180 degrees difference is there. So magnitude of A bar plus B bar is A minus B. Based on the principle, I wrote IMXC. This is the length of the vector minus this part IMXL. So we can write it as IM square common R square plus XC minus XL square. So what is IM then from this? IM is equal to maximum current IM is equal to Vm by root of R square plus XC minus XL whole square. So from this equation, you can write IM. You can write IM as what? Vm by root of R square plus XC minus XL square. So this term is analogous to resistance in a circuit. I is V by R, that is the relation. I is V by R, that is the relation. So this term is analogous to what? This term is analogous to resistance, and now we call it as impedance. We call it as what? Impedance. So this term is impedance. This represents resistance, analogous to resistance. This is called impedance. It is called impedance, represented by a symbol Z. So we got the impedance of the circuit. In other words, impedance is nothing but the total resistance of the AC circuit, LCR circuit. The total resistance is given by Z. That is what impedance. Z is root of R square plus XC minus XL whole square. అంటే దీన్ని ఇంపిడెన్స్ అంటాం. దీన్ని అవరోధము అనొచ్చు. తెలుగులో అవరోధము. వలయం యొక్క మొత్తం అవరోధం ఎంత అంటే రూట్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ ఎక్స్సి మైనస్ ఎక్స్ఎల్ హోల్ స్క్వేర్. సో నౌ we arrived at the impedance of the circuit using this phasor diagram. Now here if you carefully observe, this is omega t plus phi. This phi is actually the phase difference between voltage and current. This is the voltage and current also is represented along VR bar. So along VR bar current is there. So this is the current direction and this is the voltage direction. Carefully if you observe these two figures, current and voltage phase difference is phi. This is current direction, that is along VR bar, current direction, and voltage is V bar. Between these two, what is the angle now? Phi. That means this is the remaining one is omega. So voltage of the source turns through omega t. First equation, if you see, V is Vm sin omega t. Voltage has a phase of omega t. Yes, voltage has a phase of omega t. And the phase difference between voltage and current is phi. Now we can arrive at the equation for phi. Now we can easily write the equation for phi now. See this triangle. See the triangle? Right angle triangle. Can you write tan phi is opposite side by adjacent side? The opposite side represents the magnitude of VC bar plus VL bar. Magnitude. Adjacent side, the magnitude of VR bar. So we can write the equation for phi. By writing tan phi, we can arrive at phi. So let us write tan phi equation. From this triangle, ఈ ట్రయాంగిల్ చూస్తే మీకు tan phi వాల్యూ రాయటం ఈజీ అవుతుంది. tan phi is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side magnitude is VC bar plus VL bar magnitude. VC bar plus VL bar magnitude is nothing but VCM, that is this minus this. VCM minus VLM by adjacent side is this magnitude of this VR bar. This is VRM. This is nothing but IM XC, IM XL. This is IM R. The magnitudes of these values I already gave. The magnitude of this is IMR, VR, IMR. So here IM XC, IM is common. So XC minus XL by R. R phi is equal to tan inverse XC minus XL by R. So we got the current value in the circuit by obtaining IM value and phi value. Current value you see first equation. Second equation, I is IM sin omega t plus phi. In this we got the value of IM. This is the IM. We got the IM value. Vm by root of. And we got phi value. So by getting this IM and phi, we are completely defining I value. So we got the I value now. సో ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ మనం ఈ సర్క్యూట్ చూసినట్లయితే సర్క్యూట్ లో ఏసీ జనకం యొక్క వోల్టేజ్ V is Vm sin omega t ఆ వలయంలో ఉన్నటువంటి విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహం ఐ వాల్యూ ఐఎం సైన్ ఒమేగా టీ ప్లస్ వై అనుకుని మనము ఐఎం వాల్యూ సాధించాము. అది విఎం బై రూట్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ ఎక్సీ మైనస్ ఎక్స్ఎల్ హోల్ స్క్వేర్. అదేవిధంగా ఫై వాల్యూ సాధించాము tan ఇన్వర్స్ ఎక్సీ మైనస్ ఎక్స్ఎల్ బై ఆర్. సో ఐ వాల్యూ వచ్చేసినట్టు. Now, in this LCR circuit, you carefully see, if suppose XC is greater than XL, XC is greater than XL. XC can XL can ఎక్కువ ఉంటే, this value will be positive and phi will be, this phi will be positive value, this value will be positive, phi will be less than 90 degrees, and you can say now, ఇప్పుడు మీరు tan phi XC minus XL by R అని రాసాం మనము. ఇప్పుడే దాన్ని ప్రూవ్ చేశాం. ఒకసారి ఇక్కడ రాసుకుని, this relation now can be graphically represented by using a triangle. Let us see. Let us construct a triangle like this. This is suppose phi, tan phi, this is right angle triangle, tan phi is opposite side, this will be XC minus XL, by adjacent side this is R, and you know Z is root of R square plus XC minus XL whole square. From this relation this will be Z, impedance. Z is impedance. So this right angle triangle will give you this relation and this relation. So I can just say it is equation, say suppose this is 4, this if you call it as 3 and 4 equations. Both are represented by this diagram. This is called impedance diagram. It is called what? Impedance diagram. It is impedance diagram. అవరోధ పటము అంటాం. Now, if XC is greater than XL, this will be positive, phi will be positive. Whenever phi is positive, what we can say? If phi is positive, we can say that current leads EMF, because phi is positive means the circuit is predominantly capacitive. XC is greater means phi is positive means the circuit is predominantly capacitive, more capacitive. In capacitive circuit, current leads voltage. Current leads voltage. So, phi is positive means here current leads voltage. Similarly, if Xc is less than XL, this is less, this becomes negative. This becomes negative. This is predominantly inductive circuit. L is more means inductive. Phi is negative. It becomes predominantly inductive circuit. Then current lags. Current lags behind voltage. This is what we can understand. Suppose if Xc and XL are equal, then that part tan phi becomes 0. Tan phi 0 means phi is 0. Phi will become 0. Then both will be in phase. Current and resistor, current and voltage will be in phase. This is what LCR circuit. Now, as I told you in the very beginning, this circuit plays an important role in the communication system. I told you. So, how it plays that role, let us study this by taking these equations, we can come to that conclusion.